Hello everyone, today we are going to Zopper's office to have a candid conversation with Mr. Manish Goel, their CFO, regarding their SAP implementation journey, and also have a conversation with few other stakeholders which were part of the journey in this implementation.
Today we are in Zopper's office. It's a special day today. Zopper is starting its journey on SAP Business One, and we have Mr. Manish Goel with us. He is CFO at Zopper. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Manish. So Mr. Goel, tell us what type of problems you were facing in the business.
So I came into Zopper around November, and the very first thing I felt that we were a very large business, lots of data, and the team was mostly solving everything on Excel. When I asked for some basic reports, I couldn't find them so easily. People were still nice to me and they will pull data from any possible source, but I realized the amount of time taken, and then immediately I felt that controls were missing, or there were chances of mistakes and so on and so forth, and obviously it affects efficiency of business. So my first port of call was, and that I talked to the founders about in the very first week, was that we should automate, and not just automate on the finance side of things, but on the business side of things.
So from the problem, how did you arrive at a solution that SAP can be a good fit?
So I think my predecessors had done some work. They had evaluated a couple of ERP solutions, and the feedback that I got was that nothing in the market works for us. And when I got into the problem statement, I realized that this is going to be a very, very custom solution if we were to build it. So I thought, why don't we split the problem in two parts? One problem which is very, very business specific, we solve internally, and then we bring data in a form that any ERP could ingest, deal with, and then we automate the finance side of things. But then the two systems will always talk to each other, and there will always be a trail to what we are doing. And that solves efficiency, that solves control, that solves speed, and so on and so forth. And eventually all of this helps the business.
Right. So once you decided to go with SAP Business One and solve the internal part of the problem, I'm sure this must be an eventful journey.
Yes, it has been.
Walk us through that journey.
Look, I think any organization which is tech-driven, tech and product teams are always in high demand. So making sure that we get the kind of time and attention we need, and their commitment that they see value in what we are building, that was very critical. We tried a couple of solutions that didn't work initially because they were not scalable, but finally we landed where we had to. I think after we start working with SAP guys, we realized that your work can only begin when there is something available. So that took some time, but eventually when we had the solution, it was about solving problems every single step of the way. How does an invoice get recorded? How does a payment work? How does different report work, etc., etc. And our original hypothesis, that did not remain true throughout the journey. So even that changed midway through, and we realized that we had to take some changes, which also led to our timeline from 1st of April to 1st of June from a go live standpoint.
So during the offline conversation, you were talking about focus on processes. So get the process right, and the tool will automatically deliver the ROI.
Right.
Few words on that, please.
Okay. So when I talk about process, I talk about ownership at the right level. So if, let's say, business shares their information to finance, and finance has to run every single thing, it will be very, very time taking, and they will need help from folks. So I'll take an example of ATMs. When you went to the bank, or not even an ATM actually, I'll take an example of a Swiggy or anything like that. You go, you register, you put your address, you put all the data. If that were to be done by some individual, it'll be endless.
Yeah.
But just because you take ownership, you ensure correctness, and it enables and brings speed into the process. I think that's what pretty much how I thought about SAP at Zopper. when business is given the responsibility of ingesting information about what they are doing and what they are selling, they make sure that their data is always right. And then there are system controls which ensure that nothing goes in without complete information, there's no duplication, and so on and so forth. And when finance gets that information, it's complete. And the amount of work that the finance function has to do is what they're supposed to be doing, not somebody else's job. Yeah. I think that brings speed, that brings ownership, and that brings the output that we need.
That's a great way to think about any ERP solution. That solution can solve the problem as long as we do it right.
Absolutely.
So how did you find about Uneecops?
Uneecops, I think, is a very helpful team in general. But what happens is when any hiccups happen in any organization or in the way we are thinking about it, it's not easy for anybody to deal with it. So I think somewhere I felt that there is a certain way the implementation team thinks, that will work in a standard scenario. But when the scenario becomes a little more dynamic, then they have to change their thinking too. And I'm sure they have their internal timelines and their internal SLAs. And if they see those getting missed, there is a slight resistance that I felt there was. But I think it's in good spirit. And that also made us think back whether everything that we are proposing is right or not. But I think it's a healthy conversation, which is always important, and eventually we landed where we had to.
Right, so that brings me to my last question. Would you recommend working with Uneecops to your peers?
Why not? Why not? I think whenever I've reached out to people at the right level, I've got the solutions, and I see that is the right approach for any problem solving. Otherwise, we got what we wanted, and that's proof big enough.
That's great. Thank you for giving me your time today. It was lovely talking to you, Mr. Manish.
Absolutely.
All the best for an amazing journey.
Thank you.
So as we know, our business is growing at a very fast pace. So yeah, when we use SAP, I think there will be smooth functioning of our business, and especially in finance. So that's the major role. Yes, SAP will play in our business.
We started with Business One because there would be a natural progression. There was a scalability issue which we wanted to figure out, but you guys gave us enough confidence that with our level of number of transactions, we're good to go with this itself.
मैनुअली कैलकुलेशन या रिकॉन वगैरह करना होता था, एडजिंग वगैरह. यहाँ सैप में ऑटोमेशन हम जा रहे हैं, तो हमारा जैसे बिजनेस अभी नंबर ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन ज़्यादा हैवी है, तो इसमें ज़्यादा हमारे लिए बेनिफिट रहेगा और ईजीएस्ट रहेगा रिकॉन वगैरह में या डेटा देने में मैनेजमेंट को. तो
I had checked up from other colleagues about Uneecops, and so yeah, Uneecops was chosen because of that.
I would really thanks Uneecops. So they have done a very fantabulous job. They were completely professional with us. The team which was deputed on the team, they were aware about what is the expectation. They were handled our team, because our team is a group of people who have never seen the SAP in their career. So your team has just handled with them. You take care of the team, and you have just become a partner, not as a vendor. So I would say it's a very good thing to say that Uneecops has not behaved with us like a vendor. Right. You have become as a partner who can collaborate with us. So thanks and good job to the Uneecops and the entire team.
Thank you so much.